All right, I'm back to Brighter Shores. I'm talking to my mom on the phone because she's also playing Brighter Shores. So that's where we're at. We just reached level. These two are doing AFK things now. On the big tablet, in the top left, top right, it corresponds to the room. It like shows. Yeah. Oh, it shows you check marks. The frosty key goes in the bottom left. Oh. Yeah, the key in the right, the target in the left, the maze in the bottom right, the frosty key in the bottom. I'm about to run off into the mines. First time. Yeah, it's premium. Yeah, like so the first two episodes are for not like they're the free. Like he only released part of the game for free. The rest of it's an actual game. Like he worked hard on it, and he has a team of people that also worked hard on it. They deserve something for it. They all work off commissions. Like yeah, he said his team has never been bigger than 8 employees for this game. Like, that's what the note said when the game first released. They've been working hard on it for. I mean, he was working hard on it for 10 years, and he had to expand a little bit. But team's never been bigger than 8, and one of those 8 was his brother. Like, and so the way I figure it is, if I'm paying $7 a month, I'm paying each one of those people 75 cents a month. And so far, I think this game had like 11,000 players. Like, I think it got bigger, but at launch, it only had like 11,000 players. Yeah, exactly. So, like, how much are they? Like, if I'm only paying that guy 75 cents, out of the 7,000, 75 cents, like, still, that's only like, that's not a lot of money. Like, if half of them are, if 5,000 people paid those 75 cents, 75, that's a nice chunk of change. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, 75 cents a month. Yeah, a month. Yeah. Passive income, that's great. Like, it's royalties. And that's not, I mean, that's not specifically where the money gets. Like, there's also server fees that they have to pay to run the game and such like that. Like, I don't know. And they're still working on it and maintaining it. I don't feel bad about paying them $6 a month, especially while I'm playing. And that's the same way I feel about RuneScape, because I don't feel bad about paying for the game if I'm gonna keep enjoying it. Like, it's got the leagues comes, it starts for RuneScape in 2 weeks. Go Uh, oh, yeah, yeah. Because you talked to the Cryo Knight, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, like the quest, that's part of it being an early access game is quests don't always tell you what to do very easily. I don't even. Okay, how do I get to them? I go this way. And he's at the training grounds. He's right outside the portal stone. I- Oh, I'm entering the mine of Matiban. I totally should have entered this with an empty pocket. I'm gonna turn around and leave. But now that I've entered it, oh, there are 5 skills in the mine. There's the mine fighter, bone wright, miner, blacksmith, and stonemason. I am very excited to learn what a bone wright is. And part of the bones for the bone wright I was already collecting here in the forest. It's part of the gathering. I have to think for half a second every time I change between the word gathering and foraging. I have to remember which one I'm talking about. Um, And like, it can't hear you, my stream, by the way, just so you know. My stream can't hear you, cannot. It's not possible. So I know that's a concern. Like, there are certain things that I do that I can make it to where my stream hears the people I'm playing with, and I will always let them know. And I only tell you that because I'll probably start saying things that I'm talking to the YouTube video that I'm making. Oh, I didn't know that was a requirement. I mean, I had already done it on all the characters that I tried to get to the forest with. I did not know that you had to do it. I can tell you that for the forest, you don't need to do any of the other side quests to get to the mines, but I would recommend one of them. Cutting out all of the forest is free. It's not. It doesn't get the paid content until you get to the. Actually, you could dye armor apparently. But I don't know nothing about that. I think that happens in the forest, but I haven't. I just pushed a minecart in here. Okay, so I'm gonna got some mines to walk around. I'm gonna be super obsessed with this. So in RuneScape, the fun fact about it, mining has always been my favorite skill, or one of my favorite skills to do, mining and smithing. So having a mine in this game, I'm very excited. There's mine carts. You can do minecart work. Oh, I found the first enemy. I did not talk to anybody. There are two entrances to the mines from the forest, and I knew about one of them before I found the actual first one, and it was a barred door. And I've already unbarred the door on the first. I happened to get there like right away because I'm clicking on the map more now, so I just walked to where it would have been. Like you could see where it connects to the map before, you know, kinda. But yeah, so now I already have the shortcuts unlocked. Or at least the one that I know. Cave of Past. It's fair. No. I can do anyone. No. Don't have the holiday spirit here. Well, we don't do a tree. Not worth the time. Yep. Trying to find where I take these flint rocks to. He gave you 2 more? Huh. Oh, you like he had given you 2 and then you put them in the bank? Okay, so take them to the obelisk, tune them, and then go back to him. That's what you gotta do. That explains why they're only 1 coin each. Is if you put them in your I'm exploring these mines methodically because, like I said, I spent 2 hours looking for that being lodestone in the forest. Carlos does not, as far as I has not played this. Building materials bank? Can I deposit it there? Nope. That ain't at the bank that I'm looking for. Okay. I'm gonna leave that gas leech where I found it. I picked it up and it's like, this gas leech needs more gas. I'm like, oh, right? Don't know what that's for. Oh, I found the bone vats. Read the. Oh, this is the bone right room. Okay. Oh, yep. You can make all sorts of weapons. Yes. Yes, you will. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to go around. So some of them, like if it over levels it, like for instance, if you never fought the crow and then you hit level 10 without ever fighting the crow, and so it became level 16, and so you never fought the first crow. When you click the crow, it clicks. There's a button that says past actions, and you can click that and click the other type of crow. Yeah, because it's a past action that like it's just basically like a like you have the better thing to do. Why would you do this? Well, because I've never done it. Yeah, because I skipped it. Something I played around it. Yeah, yeah, it's the same thing with fighting. And I did not understand what the past action meant when I first saw it. It did not immediately occur to me. I mean, I got it pretty quickly, but not right away. I feel like I'm walking in circles and I haven't found a lodestone. Oh, I just got attacked by a floor tentacle. That would be a tentacle that comes out of the floor. And there are more in this room. They're nice enough to only attack me when I walk by them, and they seem to only appear in probably these two. In my experience, enemies will appear in 1 or 2 rooms. Yeah. Um. What do you mean? Oh. Okay. You were in a different room with Thistle. So once you check it, you have to discover it in every individual room that it's in. And once you do that, then it'll show on your. You can click in the profession when you like click on the. If I click on foraging, it shows a little map icon next to everything, and I can click the view on map button. And if you discover it, you can click the view on map button, and you can specifically select. Like it'll have if it has multiple rooms that it's in, it'll have a list of the rooms to pick from. If I click professions and then I click my gathering and then I click my kelp, for instance, I just there's a big old map on the kelp and I click view on map and it says East Beach or Jellyfish Landing and I can click either one and it'll zoom my map over to where it is. No, not necessarily. Yes. Shows you which ones you have cards for, and you can click the info card there, and you don't have to be on the thing to view the info card for it. But it doesn't tell you like what it's for. It just tells you. But if you're actually like, it tells you what it's for in your inventory. What did these goblins want me to do? I'm looking for a source of corruption. How'd that happen? Ah, yep. Oh. found the first portal stone. I was looking for the portal stone. Oh, I found the Boneright area as well. And I have to go back to the forest and do some more forest things because for the carpentry skill, I was taking everything and just selling it to the guy at the store, like just inside that room that when you get there, you'll understand. I was just selling everything. Come to find out that it's used in the mines for another one of the skills, so I should not have been just selling everything. If you don't want to just, not for carpentry. You don't want to just sell all the carp because it's used for weapon making. Don't make. I can just sell stuff to you? What do you? Oh, you buy the crates of rocks. Okay, okay. Hmm. Yeah. So, you can also click and drag with your mouse. I don't know. RuneScape, it's the arrows. Like, this is just how Gower makes his games. So I'm just used to it. What? Divination. Oh, okay. That's cool. I would say, based off of what I've seen of the mines so far, that paying for premium is worth it if you like this game. Based off of what the premium area looks like. Oh. I understand now. That's interesting. So there are 3 classes. Hold on, let me read the stonemason design. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, so there are 3 classes. There's the Guardians, there's the I don't know what the other ones are called. Cryo Knights, and then the third one, the Tempest guys. The Tempest people use stone. The Guardians, which I picked, use bones, and then the Cryo Knights use metal. Yep, one uses stone, one uses bone, one uses metal. And then when you get to the mines, the skills are the bone, right? The stonemason and the blacksmith. And the skills attribute to the 3 different class types of gear. Like, I could stand here and work on my stonemasonry, but for this particular character, that's not going to really be helpful because they don't use that gear. But when the player trading comes into action, I'd like to be able to sell to that class. I don't want to just be classist. So I'm going to work on all of the skills. Because player trading is not in the game yet, as far as I know. But it's one of the first things they're going to add. Okay. God, I am gonna be obsessed with this. This is all the making the gear, so I bet it's making the arm. No, I did not. I haven't been like outside. I'm not. Mm. No, I did not. Fire toad. Uh. The skeletons? Cool as shit. Ah. Yeah, I'm still exploring these mines. Gas fat. That's where I would use the gassy fish thing picked up. Fell means cut it down, and lop means to lop off some branches. I don't know what lop does. I don't have a lopping device. Lopping unlocked yet. Any lopping skill. Mm-hmm. Cut wood. You have to go to Timberwell Village, buy an axe from Maurice the Hatchet Man. Oh yeah, no, that's the main story quest. Like, so you can do if you try to walk in a direction you're not supposed to walk. So you have to be level 10 in Scout, or I was level like 12 in Scout before I was able to continue progressing that quest in any way, shape, or form. So you have to like start fighting the outlaws in the first, not the first room of the forest, like the hallway, but like the main. As soon as you walk out, there's a bunch of outlaws there that are level 0. And to keep progressing the main story quest, you have to fight the outlaws. But if you try to walk off in any other direction, the guy will be like, "Oh, you're not supposed to go that way," and you can go, "I'm going this way anyway," and he'll go, "Okay." So the Mustang there in the Dryad Glade, that's what you're doing. Yeah, you have to fight that. You have to beat that in a fight. And it's level 10. And you're level 0 in that skill. So, you train that skill. Like, I was... Yeah. Like, when did I do it? Yeah, I had to go train. I went and trained. And then I explored. I walked around and I explored, but like the outlaws, I trained against them for most of it. Like in that first room that you walked into, there were some outlaws there. I stood there and fought those outlaws. Okie doke. Yeah, there's 0 level. Okay, I fully explored the mines. I'm now ready to, I think, using my pea brain, understand what I'm supposed to be here in the mine. And it means that I'm gonna have to going back to the forest rather quickly. You know, I still get lost in the forest. Yeah, you're fighting the outlaws. Yeah, no, you have your old weapons, right? Yeah, so you still use them, they just don't do a lot here. But yeah, basically, you might as well fight. I've seen people that fight unarmed and unequipped against the outlaws, and it is just as effective. You're losing the fights to the outlaws, then yeah, you're gonna want to use your like healing potions stuff to heal. Like for me, like I said, I just got into the mines, and the first thing that I found out when I got into the mines is that I need to leave the mines and go back to the forest. Well, at least you got back to the potion area. And you can also just buy potions from what's his face too. I typically make my own. Ah. Yeah, well, I keep it all because if I don't need it, like I said, player-to-player trading eventually comes in, and I'm gonna find a way to sell it. Like I'm gonna play the exchange services and make a little marketing off this for no reason other than because it's fun. Like especially because I can make any of the weapons, and I think in the next area I can make armor. Which just basically means I'll be able to customize my look. Ah, yeah, he gives you a fear potion. The fear potion makes it so that the enemies that normally attack you when you walk into a room don't. Okay, I need oak. What do I need from this? Hickory. Don't I have? Didn't I bring? I think I had figured it out by the time I got to hickory. Or I have some hickory logs ready. I don't have any oak. I know that much. I have poplar. There's a place on the map called Timberwell Village. And in Timberwell Village, there's a guy called Maurice the Hatchet Man. And Maurice the Hatchet Man sells those. I checked. That was another thing that I had looked for a long time before I found Maurice standing there in the middle of. He was just in the middle of a crowd of players. So I didn't see him because I saw the crowd of players and I was like, weirdos. And ignored. No, they were just talking to Maurice probably. No, because I mean I don't have the skill level. I started all of the quests have been started. And I've gotten as far as I really could, kind of. Like some of them I just stopped because I got to the point where I had to go level up a lot more. Like for one of them I had to be like level 25. Skill that I wasn't level 25 in. I think fishing level 5. And one's like chef 67. And like for the forest it's like carpenter 32, carpenter 47, or carpenter 50, I think. Yeah, no, it's up there. Okay, so came all the way back here to check this timber bank. I don't have any oak. I'm gonna go need to cut oak, but I do have juniper that I can cut up. So the way the strength potions work is they work based on they add to that type of strength. So if you use strength arborite, it adds to arbor. If you add cryonate, it adds to cryo. So like when you were talking about the percentage, it adds it when it does that percentage. That's why sometimes having the little percentage numbers will be helpful. Like if you have a weapon that does arbor, even if it's weaker physically, you can drink a strength potion to add 40 to it because it does arbor. 40 is a lot. No, I can't. Everybody else get home? Oh. They said somebody was at the door. Oh, yeah, that's right, the bug guy. Mm-hmm. Some people are patient. Okay, I went back to the forest and I actually, for one of the skills in the mine, I need one type of wood. But for another skill, I need a different type of wood. I need oak for one and I need juniper for the other. I didn't have any oak, but I do have juniper. Yeah, so and it's funny. For that's for the armor that I'm wearing. The type that I use. And for that, I need to do the bone right skill. And for that, both of the things that I collect for that are collected from the forest, not so much from the mine. Which is funny to me. Yes, you want to always equip the episode. Episode 2 is automatically better if you're standing in. When you click the quartermaster spell, there's an auto equip button. If you click auto equip, it says auto equip Hope Forest equipment or auto equip Hope Port equipment, and so you just port or forest depending on which one you're at. Yeah, you could just click the auto equip button when you switch areas. Yes. Or yeah, if you're only level 2, I would keep fighting outlaws because like the next enemy is level 2. So I would wait till I'm like level. I would personally level myself up a few. I did level myself up till like level 4 or 5 before I left. And Because as I fought the outlaws became easier to fight. All right, so I need 2 rocks per staff, or per whatever, and I need staff. I don't know. Etch the stones. Tempest etching apparatus. Take it to the bend. And take it to an obelisk whose area you wish to tune it to. Oh, okay. So yeah, that answers my question about the obelisks. If you have an untuned thing, you can tune it to whatever area. Uh, that it's like rock paper scissors. It doesn't. Oh, it's not 100%. Well, I also don't pay attention half the time. Get distracted like looking at my phone or something. Yep. Mm. That's nice. Going through the mines in like one of the main tunnels, there's just tentacles that attack you from the floor. They're called floor tentacles, and God, are they annoying. Yep. But they're the path that they're on. It's like, oh, I wish, because it's like I'm gonna cast immunity every time I walk onto that path now, or have to have a fear potion in my pocket. You have to get gas leeches and then stick them on gas vents and then put them on the vat to power some of the machines in the mines. And the vat can hold up to 1,000 gas. And each leech is worth 10. I don't know how many gas it's going to take per button press. Fear potions or XP potions? One of the two for Hope Forest. The apples? No, you take them back. They go back in the reagents. The reagents. Yeah, they're used for the potions. Oh, it used 1 for 6 rocks. Globe plant? I think it's globe plant and dandelion makes fear potion. And then I think it's apple and hailberry make the XP for Hope Forest potions. Yeah, no, you go to the apothecary. Yeah, that same apothecary. Yeah, you gotta go back to Hopeport with it. And that's the same for yep, with the apples they go back in the apothecary. Like some of the things for some that's where I started learning that some of the things go to other areas. And I did not learn that lesson for the carpentry skill, which actually goes farther into the game rather than backward. So it's just not something I noticed. Okay, now I've got 12 rocks. I grabbed 6 sticks. I at the right place? I'm a dope. I need hickory poles. I made juniper staves. I don't even know what I need the fucking juniper for. I don't even know if I have hickory. Damn it. Alright. No problem. So don't remember where to hickory. Yeah, I didn't have either of the things I need. I thought I had one of the wood types. I did not. I have to go cut it. I feel like getting into the mine, it became like I felt like everything was pretty simple up until that point, and then it became very advanced and very, very. This goes with this. This goes with this. This goes with this type of stuff. Yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta check the recipe books and like, okay, I need hickory and flint, which is I can get the flint from the mine, and I need the hickory from the hickory. That's the stonemasonry. But then for the bonerite, I need the goat horn and I need the oak, and I can get both of those in the forest. And then for the blacksmith, I need an ore and I assume a different type of wood, but I didn't actually check. Oh, I think actually I only think I think I just need the 4 ore for the blacksmith. And so I think the difference with that is that right when I get to the mine, like when I walk in the mine, if I'm prepared, I can do the other 2 skills. I can start working on. I can start getting the flint right away. It's level 0. But the first thing for the blacksmith skill is not until level 2. Which, I mean, 2 levels is nothing. But, no. It's not nothing. It's 2 levels. Okay, I got me hickory. Oak. Oak. Yes, and that's how you can quickly get around. There's a lodestone in the forest somewhere. It's in like the central forest. It is. So you go down the outlaw path, and then so you go into the forest clearing, then down the forest path. You hit the central crossroads. If you go south to the ivy path, and then, or no, if you go west to the ivy path, and then south is the portal stone. It's right in the middle of the forest, and the forest is probably twice the size of the port. Yeah, no, that's a way. No, for you, absolutely. And yeah, because the globe plant is right there next to the Hope Port anyway. So that's like one of those situations where I would not have teleported to the forest. I would have Hope Port, depending on where I was standing in Hope Port. If I was all the way at the other end, maybe I'd teleport. Which I think, I want to think that the like next area that they're adding is gonna go, at the end of Hopeport. There's a like locked gate there that's not used for anything. Okay, I'm a level 16. Level 16 is the woodcutting skill for the 2-person saw. Yes, a 2-person saw. And like it's a co-op skill. Like you need 2 people to work the saw. There's also a way to, there's a fishing later on that's 2-person net fishing. Back in the Hopeport. Yeah, there's 8 of them that spawn in the fort. There's 2 rooms they spawn in, and there are 8 though. Not that the numbers like that are the type of thing I keep track of. And then the dandelions that they mix with, there are 2 rooms that they spawn in, and there are 8 of them total. And like all of the gathering, or at least a lot of it, seems to be that there are, yeah, in the forest. Whereas in the foraging, yeah, exactly. The foraging was 6, so it seems like the gathering's all 8. And there is not a related skill in them. Because the mines where like all that stuff's kind of, the forest is basically all leading into the mine. Like if it's not leading back to Hopeport, it's leading for. It's a nice middle ground here, apparently. I've got like 2 more trees to cut, and then I think I'm gonna go back to Ebsworth and just make potions for the night and go to bed. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm like, and I'm tired. All right, yeah. I mean, I'll be on tomorrow as well. I have tomorrow. I'll probably be on most of the day tomorrow playing this and learning and exploring and making equipment in the mines. Oh, okie. Yep, I said, yep, just let me know, but I'll talk to you later. Love you, bye. Yeah, we were on the phone for like 3 hours. I said, that's not where I want to teleport to. I'm teleporting to Hopeport. Hey, get back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Growing a tail. I'm gonna walk to Ebsworth's real quick. Where I'm gonna stand there and brew. Or crush slugs. Or him. For little bits of money. I am total level 200. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I am level 200 right now. I just got to area 3. That's actually, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I will do it. I'm still going to do it. Bye.